Meet Nigeria's favorite politician you already knew and you wish you never knew is none other than Daniel Bwala.
I've literally got the quote right here.
Quote it.
The authorities' failure has allowed impunity to flourish and the killings to spread to many parts of the country.
Source.
Amnesty International, February 8th, 2026.
Well, I'm not aware of that one.
You're not aware of that one?
I am aware. I'm aware.
At the weekend, you put out a video to music of you and a team researching and prepping for this show. And yet every time I've asked you something, you say, I'm not aware of that. What were you researching in that video?
You're really funny.
Here is a man so confident, he will even deny something, even when the evidence is knocking at his door.
Tinubu and his people created a militia. Who said those words, Daniel?
Tinubu has helped in strengthening democracy in
Tinubu
Nigeria.
and his people created a militia, Daniel. Who said those words?
Tinubu brought in leadership skills into governance.
Tinubu and his people created a militia. Who said those words?
Tinubu and his people never created a militia.
So why did you say they did on January 22nd, 2023?
I never said that.
And a candidate of all progressive conference, Asuwaji Bola Tinubu, and his people created a militia. This is the first time in the history of Nigeria we're seeing a political party creating a militant arm leading to election.
Does he have a militia that tried to kill you?
He doesn't have. I never said he tried to kill me.
I myself have received threats from him and his camp. Your words.
I never said that.
There is also this threat to life, and I can tell you that because I myself have received threats from Asuwaji and his camp.
You said it was so corrupt, the 2023 election, Tinubu's win. You said that you couldn't eat food for 3 days.
I never said that. Where?
And legitimate complaints were raised all over Nigeria. That part is what threw me off balance. In fact, I became so sick. For the past 3 days, I found it very hard eating food.
If you thought you knew him, well, I guess you know him better after this interview. We are going to do a whole lot in this video. We're going to break down his background, talk about his family life, how he started his career, and just talk a bit about that Al Jazeera performance that has got a lot of people talking. This is a disclaimer, everyone. This particular video is not just to throw shades, but to talk more about this Nigerian politician, Mr. Daniel Bwala, that people are talking about. A lot of people have been asking who he is and all of that. So I went to go do more research to understand better his personality, his career, his family background, and all of that. So that is what this video is mainly going to be about. And a sprinkle of his Al Jazeera performance. If you are interested, please keep watching. Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Glory Rex. I'm a content creator, spoken word poet, movie audio editor. I am always excited to come in front of your screens and share with you guys information, my discoveries. We talk about a whole lot, especially when it has to do with us, trying to figure things out. I talk about opportunities as well. So please subscribe to my channel. Click on the red cute subscribe button. Turn on the post notification. When I post another video, you instantly get notified. I am excited to come in front of your screens, my returning subscribers. Thank you guys for always watching my videos. I see you guys, I love you, and I genuinely appreciate each and every one of you. Without saying a whole lot, let us get started. Who is Mr. Daniel Bwala? He was one of 8 children of his parents. He celebrated his 50th birthday in February 2025, and even the president of the country wished him a happy birthday, and a whole lot of wishes came from friends and well-wishers. Mr. Bwala got his law degree in the University of Maiduguri. Then he got his master's in the UK. Mr. Bwala started his own law firm and titled it Bwala & Co. Around 2023, a lot more people got to know him, particularly about the way he was criticizing the ills of the society, and also people got to know him as a political analyst, and definitely he became a voice in his own right. At some point in his career, he became the spokesperson of Alhaji Atiku Abubakar's campaign, and later down his career, he then got an appointment as special advisor to President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. So now that we have gotten that out of the way, let us talk a bit about his family. So Daniel Bwala is married to his beautiful wife that is a doctor. Her name is Dr. Diana Bwala. She is a veterinary doctor and also a lecturer. He has 2 kids named Faith and Ethan, and these are the things I discovered about his family online. Now you have an idea of who he is. He's a family man, a politician, and somebody that has built his career as a lawyer here in Nigeria. Let us talk briefly about his Al Jazeera performance. Interestingly, how that particular head-to-head works is that this renowned journalist by name Mr. Hassan, would invite guests. They will have like a banter, then audience will be there to listen and at some point have their own input here and there. It's going to be like a banter situation where you talk, I talk.
The resolve of our administration in dealing with corruption is obvious.
Why did he say there's no more corruption?
You probably read him out of context. Read
No, I didn't.
read exactly what he said. You're cherry picking. How can someone just stand and say there is no corruption in Nigeria?
It
What
is
was the
getting
context?
clearer to the people. We have more money to the economy and no more corruption. Full stop, close quote.
Good.
I hear your opinion, you counter my opinion, something like that, more like a debate. And Mr. Bwala was there to, defend. But the way this particular journalist came hard on him, he got the internet talking because he didn't have so much to say to counter.
It's unfortunate, and as a government,
And it's getting worse.
we're working day and night
And it's
to deal
getting
with
worse.
that situation. I don't agree to the fact that it's getting
How
worse.
can it not get worse if more people die in 1 year than the previous year?
Context matters.
What's the context?
The context is not getting worse.
What?
Yes.
The context is not getting worse.
The context is that it is not getting worse because you see, this is a water, right?
Okay.
If you have the water half, you could say half glass filled or half empty.
Yeah.
Isn't it right?
Yeah.
So the Western media always see Nigeria, Africa, and some of the activities in Africa as half empty. Excuse me. But we see it as half full because when we look at it, and when I say context matter, before the president took the oath of office, we knew the situation in Nigeria.
And you made it
Absolutely.
worse.
When he made the decision to take bold step to put Nigeria in better trajectory, we were well aware of the fact that it was going to incense lots of people.
Okay.
We are also
you
aware.
make your point. I get the glass half full. I get the context. I also understand basic mathematics.
The truth is that facts don't lie, and in as much as we want to sugarcoat as much as we can, there are things that cannot be completely hidden. One very funny thing about our politicians sometimes is that they can promise you good roads, free education, steady power supply, and all of other stuff, but at the end of the day, they keep promising next year that never comes. If promises were currencies, I think a lot of us should be billionaires by now. But that's just by the way.
You said it was money in the vans at the time.
I never
2023, February. You
How
said,
could I have known
it's,
there was
it's,
money
it's a
in the-
tragedy that I know your words better than you do. There is only one person in Nigeria who is alleged to have moved money through bullion vans, and that person is the presidential candidate. You said that on February 17th on Channels Television, 2023.
There was no need for him denying what he said.
People at the time said it was vote buying. Do you agree with
Who
that?
are the people?
You said,
No, I never said that.
ostensibly, I can't believe you still keep walking into this. You said it was done ostensibly for vote buying. Do you agree with Daniel Bwala or not? Please don't lift up a glass of water.
After that particular interview, come and see clips online of the things he said and how he was denying what he said, and that was really a mess, honestly.
You didn't say that at a press conference on January 22nd, 2023. You're just denying.
I never said that.
Who said it then? Lookalike.
No, I don't know what you meant by that.
Knowing that he's somebody that has family, somebody that has, people that are looking up to him, it didn't really put him in a good light. So I saw him under the Freezes platform trying to say a lot of things. I feel like, excuse me, sir, the damage has already been done.
Questions were asked and answered. Those ones that I denied after the interview ended. Al Jazeera went and did a fresh production of 8-minute version of what they wanted to push. And in that fresh production, they now went back to research my previous comments. And what they did was they did cut and join. Where in the interview, I was asked a question I answered. Since in that same interview, they did not play the past. So what they did now that the interview is over, they went and researched my past comment, picked it, and put it on that particular question and answer. And if you watch the 8-minute clip, it was like that on and on.
You said it was money in the vans at the time.
I never said
2023, February.
But there is only one person in Nigeria who is alleged to have moved money through bullion vans, and that person is on their ballot as the presidential candidate.
On the eve of the presidential elections, 2 cash-laden bullion vans, your words, were seen on the premises, which was ostensibly for vote buying. Your words, January 22nd, 2023. Have you just disowned everything you've said in order to work for this president?
I'm coming. What you just said now, I want to put it on record on my own honor. That's not what I said.
They played my previous comment regarding the question that they asked on ethical and illegal. The later part of what he used that is circulated where I was denying, some of the things were not in my recollection at the time. And some of them I deliberately did so because he did not quote me properly within that context.
We basically saw Hassan read out the speech from those videos even before. And what they edited was not picked out of nowhere. It was things you said.
In as much as our politicians get away with all these things that they really, really do, I think it's high time that these people really stop talking and start doing the work.
Well, he used to be in the APC, then he was in the opposition, now he's back in the APC, and he doesn't remember anything he said when he was in the opposition.
And I think the crucial context here is Nigerian politics is ideology free.
Yes.
Right? There's no left or right, as it were. It's mostly, unfortunately, about, people call it stomach infrastructure in Nigeria.
anyhow you look at it, that is just the story, and this is who this particular person is. I just thought to go do more research like I always do. In conclusion of all of this, we have watched Daniel Bwala, navigate from law to politics, from a family man to a viral figure. And I just have one question to just cap all of this. The question here is, when the truth is on trial, how far can a polished smile take you? Let me say again. When the truth is on trial, how far can a polished smile take you?
Let's keep going since you're denying words that came out of your mouth. Let's quote some other folks.
We have come to the end of this video. My name remains Glory Rex. Until my next video, do not forget to like, share, subscribe if you have not already. I have more interesting gists coming for you guys. Like I always do, I do in-depth research. I talk sports. I talk about, certain opportunities, how you can apply, how things are done. If you are interested in all I just said, please subscribe. I know that not every content is for everyone, but I feel like the reason why you should subscribe to my channel is because I do a whole lot. So whenever I have any information that is going to be useful to you, you are instantly notified. So my name is Glory Rex. I'll see you guys in my next one. Have a nice day. Bye, guys.
Glory Rex loves her YouTube subscribers and is grateful to have them. Through the highs and the lows, you stayed. When I faltered, you never swayed.